I'll be having my first Father's Day with my little girl. I'm very thankful that she's here and I'm here together and things are working out.
The textbooks say that he shouldn't be alive. Chris came to me looking for better treatments for what was diagnosed as a glioblastoma, and I operated on him 3 years ago, and then enrolled him in one of our clinical trials, from which he did extremely well.
And he's still here because of it.
Life was happening.
He got 3 years without a recurrence. That's almost unheard of in glioblastoma world.
I was getting a tingle on my mouth and I knew something was not right.
His tumor recurred or came back, and so we had to shift strategies and talk about more treatments.
Lenox Hill has a lot of studies, and Dr. Boockvar always says that he's going to have an option for us to make sure that Chris can have the best chance.
The location of his tumor is in the language area, in the language center. So he has trouble communicating, has trouble speaking.
But right here, it's the same, I can't get it out, and it's right on the edge.
Actually, the muscles of your speech are having trouble putting together. It's not necessarily you can't understand how to produce, but it's because it's art.
Now, if you take a pill or an IV, it's going to circulate through the whole body and at some point pass by the tumor you're trying to kill. This is different. I want to give it just to the tumor itself, which is what intra-arterial drug delivery is doing.
That's the artery that's going to go to the brain, the internal. By going directly to the arteries that go to the tumor, you're concentrating the dose, meaning you're getting a much higher concentration of the drug to the tumor area.
I try to spare the body as much exposure to the drug as I can.
Recovery is so fast compared to the other chemo. It's like one day.
If this was something that could become a standard treatment, I really hope it becomes that.
And this is today.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
Okay, but it has shrunk.
Yeah, it seems like.
Oh my God, that's great.
It's great.
The last time this happened, it took about a year this to happen. This was 2 months.
In the initial phase of his disease, we used a drug called Temodar, the kind of drug that doesn't really know its target. Its only target is a dividing cell. Now, we use a different drug called cetuximab, whereas it doesn't just kill blindly a cell that's dividing. It has to find a target on the cell, it has to bind to that target, and then through mechanisms that sometimes we know and sometimes don't know, it kills the cell.
We always look at these studies as this is a way to help him survive, keep him ahead of the technology. It's working, and I believe that it's going to continue to work, and I think that we're going to get many years without a recurrence from this. I mean, that's my hope.
The textbooks would have said he wouldn't have a kid. The textbooks would have said he wouldn't have a white picket fence in a house on Long Island. And the textbooks never would have said he'd be gardening in that house and taking care of his kid. And so when we look at what our yardsticks of success are, we look to Chris, because that's what's meaningful about our job.
I had always had a little bit of a worry, what if he wasn't here for her? But he is here for her. And so I'm really happy that on Father's Day he's gonna be with his daughter, and that's priceless.